Welcome everyone to Cybersecurity Gurukul. On today's digital agenda, we're venturing into the complex and often deceptive world of online dating scams, with a particular focus on cryptocurrency investment scams. As we navigate the ever-evolving landscape of technology, it's crucial to note that the strategies employed by scammers are also advancing at a rapid pace. In this enlightening journey, we'll dissect the anatomy of these scams, highlighting the potential risks one might encounter. We'll delve into the telltale signs of scamming attempts, the symptoms that should raise your alarm bells, and most importantly, we'll equip you with knowledge on how to safeguard yourself from falling prey to these scams. Furthermore, we'll also discuss the steps you can take if you find yourself ensnared in such a tricky situation. So, let's start by understanding what can go wrong in cryptocurrency investment scams. In the world of online dating, scammers often use the allure of profitable cryptocurrency ventures to deceive their victims. This digital landscape is a prime hunting ground for these fraudsters who weave intricate webs of deception. They often pose as attractive, charming individuals who are genuinely interested in you. They're patient, taking their time to build rapport and trust. Their conversations may start off innocuous, revolving around shared interests or personal experiences. However, as the relationship deepens, they introduce the idea of a lucrative investment opportunity. They paint vivid pictures of high returns and financial freedom, all the while ensuring you that the investment is safe and foolproof. They may even share stories of how they've benefited from such investments, further lulling you into a false sense of security. Once you're hooked, they encourage you to invest your hard-earned money into their proposed cryptocurrency venture. They assure you it's a golden opportunity, one that's too good to pass up. But the reality is often far from what's promised. The cryptocurrency venture is non-existent, and the money you've invested vanishes into thin air. The results can be devastating. Not only do you suffer a financial loss, but the emotional distress can be overwhelming. The trust you placed in this person, the dreams you shared, all shattered in an instant. It's a cruel game where the scammer wins and you're left picking up the pieces. Now, how can you identify these scammers? Let's delve into that. Identifying scammers can be quite a challenge as they use sophisticated tactics. They weave a convincing narrative, making their fraudulent schemes appear legitimate and appealing. But don't worry, there are certain red flags that can help you spot these scammers. First off, be wary of anyone who rushes you into making an investment. Scammers are known for their high-pressure tactics, urging their victims to invest quickly without taking the time to do proper research. They create a sense of urgency, making it seem like you'll miss out on a golden opportunity if you don't act fast. But remember, any legitimate investment opportunity will allow you the time to think it through and make an informed decision. Next, watch out for promises of unrealistic returns. If it sounds too good to be true, it probably is. Scammers often lure their victims with the promise of high returns in a short period of time. But in reality, investments are never guaranteed and can even result in losses. So, be skeptical of anyone who assures you of a surefire profit. Additionally, scammers typically show a reluctance to provide verifiable information about the investment opportunity. They might dodge your questions or provide vague, non-specific answers. They might even become defensive or aggressive when pressed for details. It's important to remember that any legitimate investment opportunity will be transparent and provide all the necessary information. Lastly, be cautious of individuals who prefer communicating through anonymous platforms. Scammers often avoid legitimate channels to escape detection. They might insist on using anonymous messaging apps or encrypted emails, making it harder for authorities to track them down. So, you've identified a potential scammer. But what symptoms should you look out for? Knowing the symptoms of cryptocurrency investment scams can save you from falling prey to them. Navigating the world of online dating and investments can be tricky, but being aware of the warning signs can give you the upper hand. One of the most glaring symptoms of a cryptocurrency investment scam is persistent requests for money. Scammers will often insist on the urgency of the investment, pushing you to act quickly and decisively. This high-pressure tactic is a red flag, legitimate investments usually don't require such immediate action. Another common symptom is a reluctance to provide details about the investment. If your prospective date is vague about the specifics of the cryptocurrency venture or avoids answering your questions directly, it's cause for concern. A legitimate investor would be more than willing to provide information and clarify any doubts. Scammers may also employ a tactic of isolation. They might discourage you from discussing the investment with friends or family, or even suggest that you keep it a secret. This is a manipulative strategy designed to prevent others from possibly identifying and exposing the scam. Remember, knowledge is power. Being able to recognize these symptoms is your first line of defense against falling victim to a cryptocurrency investment scam. Now that we've identified the symptoms, how can you protect yourself and avoid these scams? Prevention is always better than cure, especially when it comes to cryptocurrency investment scams. So how do we create a protective shield around ourselves in the digital dating realm? The first step is to conduct comprehensive research on any potential date and the investment opportunities they present. The internet is a vast repository of information, and a quick search can often reveal a wealth of knowledge about an individual or an investment venture. Just as we choose our friends wisely, we must also choose our dating platforms with care. Opt for platforms known for their robust security measures. These platforms prioritize user safety and have mechanisms in place to verify user identities and handle reports of suspicious activity. When it comes to sharing personal information, less is always more. The digital world, while convenient, can be a Pandora's box. Your personal or financial information, once shared, can never be taken back. It's essential to exercise caution and only share such details when you're confident about the person's authenticity and have established a solid foundation of trust. Moreover, it's crucial to trust your instincts. If something doesn't feel right, it probably isn't. High-pressure tactics are a scammer's best friend. They aim to rush you into making decisions without giving you the time to think clearly or consult with others. So, if you find yourself being pushed towards an investment, take a step back. A genuine opportunity will not vanish overnight. Finally, remember the adage, if it seems too good to be true, it probably is. Promises of exorbitant returns are a clear red flag. Financial investments always come with a degree of risk, and anyone assuring you otherwise may have ulterior motives. But what if you've already fallen victim to a scam? What should you do? If you find yourself a victim of a cryptocurrency investment scam, it's important to act promptly. Your first step should be to completely cut off all communication with the scammer. This includes any contact through social media, email, or even phone calls. No matter how persuasive their story might be, remember that they are attempting to exploit you. Next, you'll want to report the scammer to the platform where you first encountered them. This could be a dating site, a social media platform, or another online forum. By reporting the scammer, you are helping to protect other potential victims from falling into the same trap. Now it's time to involve the authorities. Contact your local law enforcement agency and provide them with all the information you have about the scammer. This might include their username, profile picture, any conversations you've had with them, and details about the money you've lost. Don't be shy about sharing this information. It can be crucial in helping the police to track down the scammer. Lastly, if you've transferred money to the scammer, get in touch with your bank or financial institution as soon as possible. Provide them with all the relevant information about the scam and ask them to help you in trying to recover your funds. Remember, swift action can increase the chances of recovering your funds. The longer you wait, the harder it can become to trace the money and the scammer. So, if you find yourself in this unfortunate situation, don't hesitate to take action. In the world of online dating, vigilance is key. Remember, scammers often wear a cloak of charm, pushing for quick investments in lucrative-sounding cryptocurrency schemes. Don't fall for it. Do your research, use secure dating platforms, and never share personal or financial information with someone you've just met online. If you're a victim, act swiftly, report, cut off communication, and contact your bank. Staying informed and cautious can make all the difference. Thanks for watching and stay safe out there.